Speaking of Reginald,
I just feel like I was at the crib when I had a soul. She at 30. Hey, I'm low key here. Add me. That's understandable. You gonna see me in the pod.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley and you're tuned in to
oh, that
Oh, y'all
nigga
what he playing?
The running game will be a focus today. The Broncos have the best rush defense in the league, and they're going against the Patriots, who will try to avoid becoming one-dimensional. Larry, we are at the
he play consistent, bro.
coverage of the NFL brings us to the picturesque city of Denver, Colorado. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics.
That sound like his ugly ass. That sounds like trash, bro.
To match up between the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. So the D-line's going to spread out.
You know she gonna waste it, especially if it ain't got no top on it. When she get in the room, that shit gonna be all over the floor.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And right away, he lost the football.
He blowing me. Let's go, bitch. Dang, man. Football.
First offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
I guess. He just gay. See, the only way he gonna tell us that he gay is one of us gotta say we gay first. That's the only way. That's the only way. So he can feel comfortable, so he won't know he gay by himself. But I got news for you, pal. First of all, they match my anacondas.
My anaconda dump.
See, it don't even feel right. It's not even feel right.
This will be taken in the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked.
Anaconda don't won't.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back.
Boys in it?
And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division.
Well, you got to go out.
Looking good, looking to be a
Boy, you got to go outside. It's already in the house.
Let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right, number one goal is what?
Yeah, bro, Zari in the house,
Number two
boy.
goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest
That's tough. That's tough.
And right now fighting for every win possible, trying to at least secure and or divisional round.
Hey, G-Sites was repeating the man today. I mean, on his stream.
Again, it's Lewis. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Well, his name, I Bleed Blue.
And the defense searches for one more.
I don't get no fuck. I just gotta make sure I get my weed. That's tough.
Over the middle, Dorsett. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Now after the
I do not want to download these emojis.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
They everywhere.
It's lining up 1st and 10.
Flirty, flirty. They call me Mr.
They run. This is Lewis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground.
Invite me back to the party. I still got it private. I can't join, but yeah, them niggas ain't sending me no invites. So
Public.
oh, I made it public. It's still not letting me join that hoe, bro.
Why you just don't add yourself back?
How am I gonna add myself back? I don't see it in the party thing. I would have been clicked it. I just don't see it.
I'm talking about off game shit.
Oh, cause now you playing a game on Madden, bro. This nigga ain't finna, you know, fuck up. For me especially.
You said for you especially.
Yeah, especially over Madden, he ain't finna fuck up for me. There you go.
Get this one down to the 45. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice
Real
space
quick.
for him.
We finna fuck the game up over some niggas.
That's White, and he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at
Plus
the
I don't
mid.
get no fuck.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough.
I have.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Here's White. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Here we go. 3-19.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55.
All right, now look at 56. Over. Hurry up, here we go. Back that up. Over. Now let's go. Green, 30. Watch it now. Now. Blue, land it. Over. Watch it now, Barney. Hurry up.
A handoff as they run the counter play. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the now.
All right, here we go. 3-19. Detroit. Over. All right, over.
Play clock winding down. They go play action here on 1st down. And this one's incomplete.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. No. Check. Patriot. Let's go. Now, check. Patriot.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Denver has the 1st down, the play going for 15 yards.
So this game's not very far along, and he's already found the end zone once, and now he started this drive with another big gain, another 1st down run. I've got to wonder if I'm the defensive coordinator, what do I do in this situation? It's only the 1st quarter, but do I go ahead and sell out and try and slow him down and make him beat me another way? Because the risk is if I don't, he ends up having a monster game.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown, out of his reach, and incomplete.
All right, here we go. Back down to that Philly.
2nd and 10. It's Lynch again. Looking sideline, incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Meanwhile, taking a look at what's going on in KC. And the Chiefs have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. On 3rd down, it's McKenzie, and he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. And McManus able to put it through. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front seven. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they worked their way back out onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And a long way to go for the offense here on second down. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Let's go. Green, 39. Green.
They stay on the ground with White. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on third down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Let's go. 319. 319. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
They'll run with White. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now White. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go.
To throw is Garoppolo. It's caught left side by Cooks. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near at the 39. Now a carry for White, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking, but you've got to help.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Now Lynch on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Detroit! Detroit! Now let's go! Fine now, watch it now, Barney! Barney! Set! Over! Leopard! Leopard! Hurry up, here we go! 3-19!
They run with Ajayi. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
The backup Simeon. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
The second quarter score from KC. And the Chiefs have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. And now here's a carry heading left. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. On third down, that's White. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Well, there was no blitz. That was just a draw play that, to be frank, didn't fool anybody.
Did we hear the entire stadium screaming draw? Because it felt like everybody was all over that play, and the defense won that battle.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. And Brenz's kick is good. Now they're in the second quarter now in Oakland. The Raiders are out to an early lead, and we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit, taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
He'll fake it. Now Simeon being chased out left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Simeon now to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and goal at the 3-yard line now. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try to run with a J. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it?
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Jay Ajayi as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos will extend their lead. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The drive starts with a run by White. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they're going to go soft on the corners.
All right, here we go.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. New England on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And that is incomplete. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As we send you on to Orlando, we hook back up with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Green 39! Green 39! Detroit! Detroit!
And the wideout in motion. On 1st and 10, Simeon. He finds Ajayi. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it's a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The play clock's running down. Simeon. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Time running out here on the play clock. Just beating the play clock, Simeon. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Second and 10, Simeon again. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Down, Simeon. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Derek Rivers from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Play action, Simeon. Launching one for Henderson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Play action. Garoppolo. And able to find Dorsett. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Garoppolo looks to throw. This is White on the screen. Now White lost the football. Look at the big man rumble. The 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be knocked down sideways. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
On first down, Garoppolo fighting him off. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Brandon Cooks, 84 yards. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11.
All right, here we go.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
No, check. Patriots.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Simeon in need of something big following that sack, facing 3rd and long.
Here we go now. Green 39.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Throwing on 3rd down, Simeon. A dump off to Anderson. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Here we go. Blue landed. Here we go.
Play clock winding down.
Here we go.
Broncos going on 4th. It's Simeon. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. But there he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, a little 360. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early. to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Shift together here from the D-line.
All right, here we go.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's going to let it go deep. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Watch it now. No. Jack Patriot. Here we go. Watch it now. Here we go now. Philly, here we go. 39.
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go one touch. What you really want to be is moderado. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head.
Detroit! Here we go now. Boom, landed. Gun.
They run again with Ajayi. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. The Broncos on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. And the play clock's running down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Broncos on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up 4th. The Broncos send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Time running out here on the play clock. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. And now running right through it. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Patriots take over. They are, by the way, into the 4th quarter now in Oakland. Raiders continuing to roll. They have opened their lead even further. If they can hold on, the win would be number 8 for them on the campaign. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Gun! Leopard! Boom! All right, now, lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Detroit!
Now Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. He's got his tight end in Njoku. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Back 99, Philly. Here we go. Set.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. Space to run past the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Malcolm Mitchell, his second touchdown on the season. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Patriots. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. Now the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And to give this time to the tailback. A big hit. Knocked down sideways, right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Detroit! Detroit!
Here's Simeon. Escapes the sand. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. They'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble